Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, we escaped out of the lounge. Today, another elevator, huh?
Do you think it works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Looks like Alice, Clover, Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Wow.
Map.
Oh, sure. Yeah, she's mapping out the course from each one. We're going to be here for a hot moment. Yep. I get it. All three routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Infirmary?
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Alright, I think we can go and skip for a moment. Because, yeah, we're seeing, like, new doors.
Choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Doors that we can't open yet, anyway.
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah. We found one too. It was in a safe in the lounge. Here are a few more rules for you. Yep, okay. Now we're going over the rules again and decide to head back.
So, this is the lounge.
Did I miss something? Head back to the warehouse. I guess they figured the lounge was the quickest way. There says jump and say how high, huh? If you like, stay here. Stupid angry mud watching the door sounds about right. Yeah, so better hope I don't have rabies. Self-satisfied old turd. Well, what's it gonna be? You're gonna go back with us, or you just stay here by yourself? All right, fine. I'm going. Okay.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh, tempting. But I don't really think now's the time.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? This is before we knew. Aren't they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nunnery game, and if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. As soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Like, I know they went up in price at Wendy's, but come on, man. Also, how fitting that occurred immediately after the ending I got. Scene change. We still can't skip yet, so we're gonna be encountering some new stuff.
Oh, you're finally done.
Alright, so we're back. We're getting more rules, learning how the AB game works. That's still the same? So we found a dead woman. And why is that only in these paths? That's only if we went with Tenmyoji or Luna. What was it about Alice's route that kept this from occurring? Huh.
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
What is it about this path? DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. Whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. Yeah, that's all the same.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
It's called an atom. She's going to use it to see what was going on with her. But Kay remembers.
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
Oh, yeah, that okay. I forgot. They were in the infirmary. I was like, oh, is this a morphogenetic field shit? Like, oh, no. Never mind. So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
So she's examining. Wait, what was the cause of death? It's been a hot minute. I mean, you know, what with the giant pool of blood on the front of her. Found the old lady, knife. Yeah, stabbed by an instrument, sharp single-bladed instrument. Okay.
But now the...
So we suspected K, and then he cleared his name, or rather we didn't have enough evidence to confirm he did it, and now we're really going in there? I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing? Must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do?
What the fuck? Okay, that was the lamest
I was
joke.
expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is
This thing. Remember it?
the hatch?
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
So then how the fuck did the body... Something is up with Kay. Something is up with Kay. You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, and because of that, we're not getting the, like, super long explanation and, like, just other dialogue we got in Alice's route.
Let's go.
Again, this is...
I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
Wow. He's a rabbit. No, Algernon was a mouse. Wait, did I just ruin her joke, or did I just Neil deGrasse Tyson her?
Look.
I mean, either way, it doesn't work. Algernon was a mouse.
There's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. And yeah, we press start because, you know, we're like DD from Dexter's Lab. Ooh, what does this button do? Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Alright, you're telling us about...
Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way, too.
Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas. And Vio and Quirk's enemy will be Tenmioli. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A. Oh,
So yeah, just still going over the rules.
I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey,
No,
wait. Oop.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later! Have a nice trouble.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
Yo, wow. What? You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed.
It's Luna. Come on.
It's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait. What do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped through that, but it didn't give me, like, new dialogue. Like, it didn't stop the skip. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds
I mean, use your brain there, guy. I mean, they don't know about the whole death aspect yet, but I mean, come on.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Dang. But I trust Luna. I trust Luna. And since this part was a lot of skipping, we'll go ahead to the next like door as well.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Timioji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis.
She's not wrong.
It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
Oh, so is that how they rationalize the whole, like, all the time you have to make the decision? Interesting.
Well, am I wrong?
Well, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine, let's be generous and say hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack, like hella whack. Oh my god, are you a fucking like 14-year-old like suburban teenage girl? Sigma? Are you Chloe from Life is Strange, Sigma? I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Says the guy who's, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen to multiple times in this game. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0, you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Yo, what the oh, what would have happened if you went down here first? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Huh? This time? Hey. Fi, hold on. Shit. What do you mean by this time, though? I mean, this is the first time I've gone with Luna. Does this mean Luna's gonna betray?
Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidextrous game!
Round one!
The result!
If everybody would please direct their eyes.
So, are you never going to be in a point of a mutual ally in the first round? Like, wow! Yo, let's go! Kay and Clover, what? Yo, what the fuck? Oh, this is... Ooh. Ooh, this is going to lead to some drama. And the Dio Quark one, too. Like, damn. Yo, just... Damn.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
What the fuck? Yo? Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Phi.
When Luna glanced away, I threw Phi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tim Yoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, no! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I would not believe... I mean, even with the prior knowledge of Dio being a POS, I would not trust him in this. A kid is not going to vote to betray their own granddad.
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
This doesn't even seem realistic.
He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
There is no fucking
What do you
way.
say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him.
What? But then why would he go off the deep end and just be like, no, he's lying. This is what he did, the liar.
If he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio?
There is no fucking way.
Plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid. Keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
I like how in each one of these, Dio is the paragon of justice. Like, what? No, he's a liar. What? Like, the only one was when we went with Alice, and he was pissed about that ally. He was just like, yeah, it was the kid's decision.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark.
Ha! Get him.
Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, keep an eye on him because he's about to be, you know, coming down with a bad case of Radicals fucking 6.
It's all right. I understand.
This is...
I'm so sorry.
Are you?
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
That was way more chill than I was expecting.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
I wanted drama, dang it.
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
That was big suspicious.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon Call.
So yeah, now we're going on to the next thing. Everybody's bracelets have changed.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji or less. One or the other.
And yeah, somebody might die in the next round. They are most at risk.
Or it might be both of them.
What?
It'll be such bullshit if he put them on the same team.
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone who's BP.
And yeah, talking about the bracelets.
Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
I forget that, like, nobody else knew about the whole death thing besides, you know, the player with prior knowledge. And if you chose this route, Phi telling you at the last possible moment.
Right?
I think it's fair after all. It's not like anybody else knew. Ooh!
Right, Fido?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Snitch!
I guess so.
Snitch ass snitch! Okay, so yeah, we're going over everything. Mine changed from red to cyan.
Me too.
Oh, we're pairing with
Why cyan
Alice.
now?
She's gonna be like, ooh, we should betray, but that would only put me at 8. If whoever we team up with will ally.
Mine too. Wait. I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed.
Clover, Alice, and Sigma. Yo. If we betray and Alice... No, she's the solo. She's the solo. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yo. Yo.
from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo to pair.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pair.
The three of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow. And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right?
Oh, Fi ain't falling for Dio's bullshit.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, you're
And
covered.
yeah, talking about how they'll change. Going over everything. And then Sigma's talking about how he got here. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. See what's going on in the lounge then. Just visiting all the different rooms here. Catching up on what was going on. What's gonna change? What is gonna change?
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Fi, Luna, and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve then?
Yeah. 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day? Ooh!
Yeah.
So that's what the pods were for. To throw off everybody's time.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then... what day is today? Oh. So there's no guarantee. It could be, like, for example, 2029 for all we know.
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
It's a newspaper article, looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that.
There's something about Radical 6.
Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Oh, fine, I guess we gotta read it. I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure. But look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are. But if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
Ooh, that level of dramatic irony, though. Like, damn, that is some delicious irony, considering what we know from at least 2 paths.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
What the fuck? Do not tempt Sigma. I'm sorry, do not tempt Simpma.
I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug.
Or maybe it's Sigma's simp levels going off the charts from what Alice was just doing.
Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? That Alice moment is still living like rent-free in my head. I have no idea how I would react. Probably the same way, just be like, oh, okay. I'm going to go over here now. Oh, I was expecting Tenmyoji and Quark. How's it going? You guys find
Hello,
anything?
Mr. Sigma?
I need to stop pressing X before I'm done reading.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Phi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff. Back.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Yes. Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
She's not wrong.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No. I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there, then.
Yeah. How did that not come up in any other path?
I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you?
Facts.
That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
Think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
The crew quarters. Thinking I might go over to the crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
No. Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
What happened to you, Timioji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? Well, you sure it ain't just all in your head?
This seems like similar or familiar dialogue. Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your, grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm going to wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Timioji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Was he about to come clean? Because he doesn't have a reason to distrust us in this one. Clover. Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here. This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh. Makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment? This seems familiar.
Yes.
It won't let me skip,
They're
so...
probably
okay.
off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks.
Wow.
What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what do we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other. Well, how do you know each other? I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization? That's kind of vague. What kind of organization? That's...
Yeah, you just made yourself, like, big suspicious.
I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us? Look in her ending to find out why.
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay? Why can't you tell us? Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. But what if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here? Yeah. You're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
What? Time to... Oh. Oh shit. It's past time. We gotta go.
Huh, you think?
Oh. I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. So this is gonna be like the Alice path from earlier. Quark's gonna get sick after this. Like after the next escape room. Because nobody ran in to say, like, guys, it's an emergency. Quark!
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Sorry, do not know why I zoned out there. Genuinely, I'm not even tired. Like,
Ugh, you're late.
I'm just thinking about a bunch of random shit. Should probably eat something. I am kind of starving.
What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
Uh-oh.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this.
He was looking a little out of it.
As you can see, the primary doors have already opened.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel good.
You must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Fi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I, Cyan, will pair up with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Timioji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open up the blue door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, will pair up with K, Magenta, and open the red door. Option B, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with K, Magenta, and go through the blue door. Timioji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the red door. Find Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open up the green door. Option C, Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan, will pair up and go through the red door. Timioji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with K, Magenta, and open the green door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright. So, what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me?
Wait, what? No. Last time he betrayed Alice. See, damn, now we're at a point where I don't know if that was... I don't know if that was a typo in the script and the VA recorded the line and they just kept it as is, like without really like catching that. Or if that was on purpose because of morphogenetic field shit. I guess it'll all depend if someone says like, wait, last time, what?
You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray.
I wouldn't able to choose to betray.
If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Uh-huh.
I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us.
They're gonna do her dirty. They're gonna do Luna so goddamn motherfucking dirty.
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
And what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
What? Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Alice and I will... Ooh, got a little 3-piece there. Sorry, just trying to remember how I was formatting things previously. I think I would stop before the decision for the doors. But for the AB games, I would make the decision, and then next time we would be seeing the aftermath. I don't think it matters. We're going with K. Alice, K, the blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
We took off toward the door to run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tenmyoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Wait, 3 doors? But of course there is, and we'll be going through one of them next time. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Goodbye.